Okay, so
What am I even accused of,
yo,
gang? What am I
I
accused
don't know.
of?
I don't know what you're being accused of. Here, you know what? We'll have the jury come up first. All right,
Yo, I'm the jury. What's up?
all right. What did you do?
All right, so basically, um, wait, hold on. Uh, uh, I don't really know, bro.
Um.
I'm just here because jury duty, bro.
Oh. Okay. That's wonderful.
I don't even know myself, bro. The plot is gone. I don't even know.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my.
Oh wait, I know. I think I know.
All right. What did you do?
He's accused of making 500 billion binding vows for no reason.
Okay. That's reasonable. All right. I'll have Ivan. You're the lawyer. I swear, bro. Get this dude out of here. All right, Ivan. You will now speak. If it lets me invite you, there we go.
Okay, my client is since the jury is not sure why he's being accused of. It's not real. There's not really any evidence that Benton did anything. So I say he's not guilty.
Okay. All right. We're gonna have the man himself come up. What is going on in general? Oh my. All right. I'm gonna have this dude come up. Oh, okay. You live? Okay. What? What do you have to say to that?
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Alright, so you're being accused of making 500 billion binding vows.
I call bullshit, Your Honor.
He can come back up. Yo, what the
All right, so basically, I have reason to believe that he made 500 billion binding vows, and I'm going to tell you why. So basically, in a previous voice chat, he said himself that he made a binding vow with Maharaga as to be able to adapt to the law, which before this was before his court sentence, which means that he didn't have a reason to make this binding vow. And he also, I'm pretty sure, if we look in general, I think hold on, I have to look. 1 second.
If you can share your screen so people can see it, because
It's all
I
just
think.
fucking Epstein. It's all fucking
Okay,
Epstein. It's
bro,
all
stop, bro, stop.
it's all just fucking Epstein anyway. It's all
Bro, get him out of here, bro.
if we go to general chat. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? I don't know where the fuck it is. Oh, it's past here, right? Has the purple. Okay, no, I can't find this shit, bro. But I'm pretty
Oh
sure
my.
he used Hollow Wicker Basket once, which, if I remember correctly, you have to make a binding vow to use.
Hmm.
Which means that he also made another unnecessary binding vow.
Hmm. Okay. Alright.
And if he made these two bind, oh my god, it's all why is Epstein?
Bro.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection.
Okay.
I call objection. Because my client is innocent. If he made 500 buying vow, his house would be flooded right now with all this adaption and sounds of this. How do I say these rings? Right, this adaption ring
Mm-hmm.
spinning the whole time because they always have to adapt to something. They have to adapt to the house because it's so stinky. You know, it also stinks because he never showered in weeks. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the true evidence that he is um I forgot English. I'm so sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, okay. We're gonna have
That
spam.
he is innocent because
Okay.
wait, if he used basket, which basket? Okay, he may have used that, but I'm pretty sure he did not use that. So yeah, he most probably innocent.
Alright, I'm gonna have spam come out. Alright.
Evidence. Fuck. Fucked up my lines instantly. Your Honor, I have evidence that Hollow Wicker Basket does not require a binding vow.
Okay.
I just looked it up. Do you need to make a binding vow to activate Hollow Wicker Basket?
God.
Not required. To activate Hollow Wicker Basket, a binding vow is not required. Or in other words, these fuckers are lying.
But what about the first one where he said, what was the freaking this dude, the index? He said something about Maharaga and crap. He
I
made
only
a
made that
binding.
binding vow in order. I only made that binding vow in order to adapt to other things. And can this guy shut up, Yunez?
Is he spamming Gabe spam to the death sentence?
Give this fucker the death sentence.
Alright. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have I'm gonna do one more round of everyone. You're just okay, dude.
Alright, so, Spamton, you said you looked it up, but how do we know that you found faulty sources? Because if you looked it up and you could have just found a bad
Okay.
source because you can't trust everything you see on the internet.
Google AI sucks, bro.
Yeah, Google AI is fucking garbage, bro.
But where is it, bro? I can't find it. Usage, it has nothing there.
Nothing there.
I don't care about how you make us smell. I don't care about freaking chicken. I just want. I want to know you. Alright, I give up. I'm not freaking looking it up anymore. I swear if it's. Oh my
Alright.
god!
Oh my god, what the fuck? What did he send? Oh my god, bro.
Okay. I'm gonna have Ivan come back up now. Keeps talking about freaking like Epstein and crap, bro.
Your Honor, objection one more time.
Okay.
Because I also just looked it up, and to be specific, that it's not a faulty source. Let me share my screen real quick. So, as we know, my client clearly said that Wicked of the Basket, or what the fuck the name was, said it does not need binding vow, or what the fuck it was. So I have looked it up, and it says Hollow Wicker Basket in Jujutsu
Yeah,
Kaisen
but
does
Google
not
is
technically
suck.
require a full separate binding vow to activate. So this is crucial evidence that my client is not guilty, Your Honor. And no, yeah, okay, that's an I though. Yeah, okay, we cannot trust clankers. So let's wanna ask the Redditors or we
No,
wanna
not
ask,
Reddit, bro. Please don't go there.
Huh? Oh,
Yo. Yo, I got that on
so we
clip.
asked the fandom. Both suck? Yeah, okay, what then? What do we want to search for then? Come on, jury, tell me. Tell me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, get him out of here, bro. Stop.
Wait. Okay, you know what? Let's see. I'ma just go to this Jujutsu Kaisen wiki. Let's see.
Wiki
The
also sucks.
Description: the technique is invoked by a hand sign, where the user interlocks their fingers between one another while extending their arm forward, as implied by its name. Hollow Wicker Basket or Fucker Basket takes the form of a spiritual Waffen basket-like shield around the user. So there is no binding vow required to do this. To do this shit.
But the thing
So
is,
as said, my client is fucking not guilty. Okay, yeah, that's a description. Okay, let's.
why is there two Ivans on there? Alright. Spammed in, you're the final one.
Yeah, I don't know what to say at this point.
Okay. No, just kidding.
I just love the fact that there's two fucking Ivans. It's just Ivan
Yeah,
Gaming
why
and
is there
Ivan
two
Geek.
Ivans, bro?
Why the fuck did he pull Yuta's copy technique and copy himself?
Hold on, if I invite one of them, does it invite both of them? No, only if it's...
Oh my god, there's two.
Wait, what if I invite...
Wait.
Oh, wait, no. Crap. Alright, I fixed the Ivans.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
Oh my
Why was I? Why was I gotten out? Put out?
There was two
One's a
Ivans.
child, one's a moron. Yes.
There were two Ivans. What the
Oh,
fuck?
bro, stop sending the freaking Ronaldo edit, bro.
Nobody cares.
It's not a
Okay.
Ronaldo edit. It's not a Ronaldo.
As I said, a hollow wicker basket is similar to simple domain, just a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So, and simple domain does not use as any necessary thing something like binding vow. So you don't need a binding vow to use hollow wicker basket, because if simple domain doesn't use it, then so does that.
Alright, but the thing
Yeah,
is...
bro, but they have the same usage. They only use cursed energy. They only need some barrier technique. So, barrier technique, as said, does not use binding vow.
So, I'm gonna bring out a good point for Hollow Wicker
It does
Basket here.
not require binding vow, bro. Do not.
Hold on, can I bring some evidence, like, real quick? So the thing is,
Yeah,
with,
please get some evidence.
so here's the
Phantom,
difference
Your Honor.
between the two.
I'm gonna hold him down for a minute.
Simple domain, it nullifies other people's domains. So let's say Satoru Gojo were to activate Infinite Void. Somebody could use simple domain in order to completely nullify that, but they would have to use enough cursed energy for the duration of Unlimited Void.
Okay.
Hollow Wicker Basket, however, does not require cursed energy. In fact, it will completely disable your techniques in order to perform it, as it would require 0 cursed energy and I believe what's known as a pure soul. Only reason why Sukuna could activate it at that specific time is, I don't really know. I haven't really caught up with the manga yet. But, yeah, so simple domain equals cursed energy, Hollow Wicker Basket equals take away both cursed energy and your technique.
Okay. Alright.
So, yeah, that's just what really confuses me.
Alright, I'm gonna release Ivan from his... I swear, bro, can we stop sending the Ronaldo edit?
Oh my
Correction,
god.
that's a fucking
No.
Epstein edit.
Okay.
So, what my client just said is true, because I actually don't really look up a lot of shit. So, as he said, Sukuna did use this because he needed it of protection of what was the guy who no, not Yuji, Utah's domain, mutual love or whatever the name was.
Authentic mutual love.
Oh yeah, thank you. As we said, Yuji's domain. What the fuck am I looking? As I said, in response to Yuta Okosu's authentic mutual love, Sukuna used Hollow Wicker Basket to neutralize the domain's barrier and disable its sure hit effect. Due to this imbued technique being Angel's technique extinguished, what the fuck? I can't.
Okay.
Sukuna is forced to maintain the anti-domain technique, thus occupying half of his arms. So as you see, there's proof, and there's no. You cannot tell me you need binding vow for that. Am I right, Phantom? Please speak up.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Alright. I'm gonna have
Because
Index
like
come up.
when
so
it
that
does not use. Okay, sorry, Your Honor. I'm so
It's
sorry.
okay. It's okay. Alright, Index, you're gonna be coming up. You're gonna be defending yourself or whatever. Bleh.
So he said that in the requirements of Hollow Wicker Basket, it required no cursed energy, but you needed a pure soul. And Sukuna is in no way a pure soul, so I have no idea how he used it. But if is Spamson a pure soul? Because if that's one of the requirements for Hollow Wicker Basket, he would have to be a pure soul to use Hollow Wicker Basket. And how would he not? How would he use it without being a pure soul? He would have to make a binding vow to cleanse his soul somehow.
That
Because
is
there isn't a
good.
directly known way to cleanse your soul without a binding vow. Since you can mostly do anything with binding vows as long as they're in the rules of binding vows or whatever those are.
That is good. Alright. Alright.
I'd like to bring up a point. So, fun fact, binding vows don't have, well, rules. You see, as long as you give something to sacrifice, such as using a binding vow to amplify your technique by 100, but removing your ability to do black flashes entirely for the duration of said binding vow, then it will work. You can make any binding vow you like without restriction, as long as you give it a reason to, such as if you sacrifice something like your left fucking nut. So yeah.
What did that prove? I wasn't listening.
That wasn't my main point though. My main
know.
point
I was
was
distracting you.
that. Okay.
I
Okay.
wasn't paying attention.
My main point was that is your soul pure? Because in one of the requirements to use Hollow Wicker Basket, I forgot who mentioned it, was either Ivan or Spamton. But in the requirements, one of you guys said that you needed a pure soul to use Hollow Wicker Basket. And how would you use Hollow Wicker Basket without a pure soul? And I'm pretty sure since Spamton in the game he's from has scammed a bunch of people and has probably committed fraud before, I have reason to believe that you are not a pure soul, which means that you wouldn't have no way to cleanse your soul without making a binding vow, unless you know some sort of secret way.
Okay. Spamton, I'm gonna swap you out for your lawyer. Because you're gonna struggle on that.
Objection, Your Honor. So, okay, wait, may I speak up real quick?
Yes.
So, as said, but do we know the requirements to even make a binding vow?
Let's
But I'm
check
sure.
Google.
Yeah.
What are the
Requirements to
requirements
make a
to
binding vow.
I'll share your screen.
Oh,
'Cause I am
that's
looking
probably
that
a
up.
good idea. Hold on.
Yeah. Just do that, please.
Okay. To create a binding vow, one must ensure clarity of intention, specificity of the promise, and often the presence of witnesses or. What is this about?
It's like, I don't know, bro. It's something about the requirements to make a binding vow.
Aha!
Oh wait, I searched.
Well, so to create a binding vow, you already need a little pure soul. And you
No,
wait.
objection.
You said that he does not
Oh.
have a pure soul. So how did he make a binding vow in the first place? So he
Okay.
could
I
not have
object.
binding vows.
I object,
Oh,
Your Honor.
what is this, bro?
Basically, it said that it needs clarity of intention, understanding the consequences of said promise, and the ability to sacrifice something. And none of these does it state that you need a pure soul to make a binding vow.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure Spamton is such an egoistic motherfucker. He would not sacrifice anything to give up for a binding vow. But if he had 500 binding vows, what you did say, accuse him of, right, Yuri?
I said 500 as an exaggeration. He has a lot. I just meant that as he has
Yeah, that
a
means
lot of
he must have
unnecessary binding vows.
sacrificed so much just to get that much. So, and as I've known, he did not sacrifice anything, so he cannot have any binding vows.
Object. I object.
How? Okay, tell me. Come on, tell me.
If in game in his lore in Spamton, whatever the game, he canonically loses his fame and shit because of some reason. So that could be what he sacrificed. He could have
But that-
sacrificed every individual friend he had, since he had like a lot of fucking friends because he was famous as shit. He could have
Wait,
sacrificed
but-
each individual friend he had to get a bunch of power and shit.
Shit. Not a bad argument, but I have to argue. Maybe he killed his reputation with his bad acting, you know? So, why would he even have friends in the first place when he's such a bad fuck?
Are you
This
trying
is
to be mean
before
to
all
him,
the
or
crimes
like you're
and
trying to
shit.
like prove something?
I'm trying to prove something. I'm just
Oh.
saying the truth. I'm just
Well,
saying the blood coded truth. I'm sorry, Spamton. Even if you're my client, I have to
He's
say
getting
the
a
truth.
drink right now.
So, as said, he did not. If he sacrificed his whole audience. It would be almost impossible to have 500 billion binding vows or some shit. Because there's just one sacrifice. So it would only have one binding vow.
No, he split. What if he split each individual person into individual binding vows? So basically, he could just go like, "Oh, I sacrifice my relationship with you and the tethers and connection that I have with you, as in to gain this." And plus, he could have also sacrificed his living place since he lives in a fucking dumpster. No offense. As in to
Oh my
basically
God.
sacrificed all the qualities of life to.
I'm just gonna invite him up. I'm gonna hear him crying.
Wait, let me ask. Can
Discord
I
is
get my
unserious,
client
so-
up here for clarity? I need
Yeah,
my
bring
client right now.
Spamton up. Bring Spamton up.
I one question, Spamton. Is it true what he's saying right now? Did you sacrifice quality of life, everything for binding vows?
No, I sacrificed my left fucking nut.
Hold on.
Wait, so he did make
Wait,
a binding
wait.
vow.
What? So you did? Oh my god. Why am I even defending someone like him?
However,
All right, I'm putting everyone back down. We're getting the jury up. Oh my god. All right, hold on, jury. What do you want to say?
Yo.
so
So first of all,
Hold on.
talk me.
Hold on. What were you gonna say? Say your last name. Say your last name.
alright, so
I don't care.
Hello.
All right, you may finish.
I may speak right now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway, first of all, how long did you? Where are we right now?
I gotta know. I swear, get the Ronaldo edit out of here, man.
Nah, get the hell out of here, Eunice. Don't put that shit in. It's a rig roll.
All right. So, Spanton said he was being accused of making 500 billion binding vows and crap. I swear, bro, stop. Oh my god.
And that's true.
He recently just said he sacrificed his left nut. So he
For
proved
what?
that he did.
What binding vow?
I have no clue.
However,
It was just a bunch of binding vows.
so you can't just. There was an upside.
We're
what?
bringing him back up, I guess. I'm sending you back down too.
Get this, man.
you see, in exchange of making my left nut disappear into the realm of the fucking gods, it cured cancer.
Wait, so that's what fell out of the sky?
Why it's done that, I don't know. I think it's just a random effect that happens. Yeah, I just kind of said, fuck it, binding vow, and yeah, I learned that cancer was cured.
But what if it wasn't you?
Well,
I don't
about
care. My bad, bro.
So that's
my-
Cap. Obviously Cap. If he did that, I wouldn't have testicular cancer by now.
Wait, you do have it?
No.
Oh.
Shh,
Wait,
it's part of the script.
Oh, there's a script? Crap.
What? Assigned his lawyer? Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna let his lawyer up really quick.
Yeah, let
Okay. Sorry, okay, we said he said he sacrificed his left nut. His left fucking egg.
What,
So
what is the plot anymore, man?
I don't know, bro. Why am I even his lawyer? But let us shut. You know what? Shut it.
Alright,
Okay. Okay, as we said, he said something about getting rid of cancer, I guess.
Mhm.
But does that even prove a point? It doesn't even really prove a point that in this court,
Mm.
even though he got rid of cancer or something. Eunice, please shut the fuck up, please.
Can
Please,
I like time
Eunice.
him out for an
just-
hour or something, bro?
Okay, but Spamton tried to I am trying to defend him. What was true all the time from a truth.
Mhm.
But Spamton, can we get him up real quick?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me eat this nugget.
Okay, yeah, Dino Nuggets. That was pretty good. Wait, please don't. What?
Get up here.
I hate. Oh, come on. Okay, my client doesn't want to speak, so he may type in the fucking chat. Will you please type at least in the chat? I plead the fifth. Well, I plead for the Emperor.
You don't get right here. Wait, what?
What? Wait, since when since when am I Shade's lawyer? Can I be assigned to be Shade's lawyer?
Sure.
Okay, now I'm assigned to be Shade's fucking lawyer. So Spamton, you just said you did sacrifice something to get a binding vow.
Yeah,
and that
absolutely
binding
bloody
vow,
right.
And now you're going to fucking jail. I plead
Yeah.
guilty.
Yeah, that's what you get.
I say guilty. We give
Guilty.
back.
Death penalty.
Guilty, Your Honor.
Another thing I'd like to come up and say. He said he sacrificed the left nut for in exchange for Maharaga. If he did, then wouldn't that mean that each separate sperm cell would be sacrificed separately, since there's about a lot in one
Oh my-
testicle?
Oh,
Wait, what the-
the?
Yo, wait!
That's so smart!
Oh
Whoa! Oh, let's
Because
go.
because
Wait,
then
what's
that
the
would
point?
be then that would be each separate effect and each separate binding vow, which means
Oh
that
my-
technically with that one binding vow he made about a lot of unnecessary binding vows, which means that he is guilty.
Oh my god.
He's guilty, Your Honor. What does the jury say? Can we get the jury up real quick?
Oh yeah, get the jury up.
Alright. I'm gonna send you two back down. And then send you up.
Guys, I gotta take a piss. I'll be back.
Okay, what the... Alright, well, I guess we'll be waiting till he gets back. Is there anything else anyone else would like to say before it happens? Here, I'll bring Index up first, just in case.
I have made all my points. I say he's guilty, but I shall wait for the opinion of the other
The jury.
court
Yeah.
members.
When can we get EXO in here, bruh? Bah.
EXO doesn't want to get involved with the fucking court shit.
Alright, send him.
Sorry for me starting. I did something real quick, so...
What?
Wait, you didn't know my make random fucking wows. Wait, if the jury said, well, no, not the jury. Sorry, if Index said that every single one of his sperm got be used for binding vows, this is how he made 5 billion vows. Because there's almost over a billion. No, not only over.
Okay, I'm sending you
almost
down to where the
billion
plot is, bro.
sperm and a sack. There's almost a billion sperm in a sack.
Okay, I'm sending you to where the plot is, bro. I swear. Okay.
Yo, so I'm back again. If he did that binding vow, but I did another one he doesn't know of, would that overrides his binding vow to the point where my binding vow is the only working binding vow right now. So I canceled his binding vow by overriding his own with mine.
What is the plot, bro? I swear. Spamden, these are your last words.
Right. Uncle bullshit. Don't know why? Because
I
I
don't
only
know.
use my entire nut. I never use separate parts. I made it so I could only use my whole nut to make only a singular binding vow. Which means
What
this
is the
accusation of
plot?
me using separate parts is absolute bullshit.
What in the plot was that, man?
Basically, I made one separate binding vow, which, to be fair, only really costed me a tiny bit of blood. Don't know why. Which, this was to fix my binding vow issue, as it would always use separate parts. This would only affect me, by the way. That it would use the whole singular part of me that I wish to use in order to make one binding vow instead of a bunch of 1,000 others. Thing is, when I use my left nut, that means it only made one singular binding vow at one time. So guess what? I never made 5 billion binding vows because I could have only made one at once.
Okay, I'm gonna get the jury up here. Index, you're the jury now. You're gonna decide his fate.
Hold on, before let me make my last point. If you said there was another effect, which means that cancer was cured, then that means that another binding vow was also made, which also means that there's most likely other binding vows that were also made along with that binding vow. And also, Shade, you couldn't have made a binding vow that cancels his binding vow because in the past court he used Lawyer Raga, which was the effect of his binding vow, which means that the binding vow couldn't have been canceled since it's already in effect.
Okay, Ivan. That was the last thing. Shade, you're gonna decide now.
Anyway. With this treasure, I summon 8-handed diverted to the divine general.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, why am I now here? Okay, but if I were the jury, I would say he is guilty.
Okay, I will decide. It has been decided. Spampton, it has been decided that you are guilty. Just gonna let everyone up now.
Alright, it's
Yes!
time to start
That's
sentencing.
right, Spamton.
It's
I
time.
win.
Then die
Alright.
now.
He is now
What will he
sentenced
get?
to
51
Yeah.
weeks
He's been
of
sent-
ban?
no, he's sentenced
14
to 1 week
Without food.
in the basement.
Bet.
Get the hell outta here.
One week,